Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your boy Dr. Rogers, a multiple scholarship winner and currently a doctor in South Korea. So today I'll be talking about, or I want to share some good news about some scholarships, that's PhD positions in Canada and in Amsterdam. And these positions are currently, receiving applications now. So if you have a master's degree and you want to do your PhD at the moment, there are two universities which are currently receiving applications at the moment. So you should quickly rush and then apply for it because one of them, the deadline is at the end of June. That's 30th June. So and the positions which I'll be sharing at the moment are like it's in Canada. One is at University of Alberta in Canada. So let me show you my screen. For University of Alberta, it has a position, master positions, and also PhD at the Neuroscience and Mental Health Institute. Like you can see, there is a master. There's a position for a master student in the Parham lab, that's genetic constraints on memory. So if you're interested in this position, you can kindly, or you can send a cool email to the authorities in charge of it. Then there is also, you have postdoctorate positions too. There are also postdoctorate positions too in this department for those who just had their doctorate degree and are interested in following jobs in academia. So there is one with Dr. Toshifumi Yokata. So you can click. Let's just click and see what it gives. So if you go here in the lab, in his laboratory, he's inviting a postdoctorate candidate. He's also inviting an undergraduate and graduate students positions. Oh, this is interesting. So he doesn't just have a postdoctorate, but he also has undergraduate and graduate positions which are open at the moment. And you can see full-time graduate students can receive a stipend guaranteed to be equal or greater than the minimum amount, like which is between 25,000 to 24 to 25,000 US dollars, dollars per year. So that is really a good one for you to go there. Representative publications, PISings. So these are like probably like his publications. So if you're interested in this, you should email him or send him a cool email. This is a very good one. And you can see, so like I said, this position was just advertised for the postdoctorate position, but when you click on it, you can see that there are also undergraduate programs positions and graduate positions. So I think this lab has fundings for that. And then there is also a PhD. Hello Christine. Yeah, hello Christine. There is also a PhD position in computational and psychiatry with Dr. Bo Chow. So let's find out for what this package, this one has to do. And in this position, it's the PhD position in computer psychiatry with this doctor. So yeah, you even have his email address. Yeah, you have his email address here, which you can email him, and he is going to receive or reply because these positions are open now at the moment at University of Alberta in Canada. University of Alberta in Canada. So if you're interested in that position or this position, then you should go for it. There's also a postdoctorate fellowship with Clean Alley, so you should probably check that out too. So there are, University of Alberta is offering a lot of positions in this at the moment. So if we can also search, because what I usually do is, if you do not have or if this is not in your field, then you can search for other areas, which I think the University of Alberta will be offering that at the moment. Then the other position, like I said before, the other position is in Europe. That's Amsterdam. Amsterdam. You have another position in Amsterdam here, which is a PhD position in climate dynamics and data science. Yeah, you can see the deadline is the 30th of June. So this position was advertised on the 27th of May. So if you're interested, you should get to the university in Amsterdam. The university is the, sorry, pardon me, my pronunciation is not really good in this one, but it should be Vrije University in Amsterdam. It's a Vrije University in Amsterdam. So if you have a master degree in, let's, climate change, environmental sciences, then this should be a good one for you. And you'll be working. It's a pretty huge EU, that's European Union project, where the candidate is expected to do research and then write his PhD thesis focusing on the role of climate change on recent extreme weather. So if your master degree is in if your master degree is in environmental science, for instance, degree in environmental science, if you have your master degree in forestry, if you have your master degree in climate change, you should apply for this program because it fits you properly and really good. And I think within Africa, for instance, if you're from Hawassa University offers a very good program in climate change at the master level. And then also the University of Mekelle in Mekelle University offers a good program in climate change. So if you have these criteria, I think it will be a very good idea for you to apply for this. Let's try to have a closer look at what it offers. So and here you can even have the stipends. Here the stipend is really good, like 2,000, between 2,000 to 3,000 euro per month for your stipend, which is really, I mean, it's a good pay package. So like I was saying before, we been looking at the requirements. You see, yeah, you can see if you have a master degree in climate physics, if you have a master degree in climate physics, this is really a good opportunity for you. Or in earth sciences, physics students, to you, it will be really good for you to apply, and preferably you have to demonstrate machine learning or big data program. So if you have a good computerized experience, and usually these experiences, they check them based on your publications in scientific journals. If you work with huge data, and then this should be a good one for you. For instance, if like I have experience with Sigma plot, there are some people who have experience in using SPSS, that's a statistical package for analyzing social data. There is also Python. If you have experience on using Python, this would be a very good master program for you to apply. So the conditions of the employment is for 4 years. It's a 4 years employment program, because usually when they say position, it means you while you're schooling, it's like a job. So you'll be paid from the fund, from the you'll be paid from the budget of you are going to be paid from the budget of the sponsorship which this probably professor or this institute wants. So you'll be paid, and the amount, you see, this is really a good amount. You could be paid right up to 2,000 euros for like your stipends or your allowances, to to take care of yourself or help yourself out. So a maximum of 41-day annual leave. This is pretty rare. So if they are capable of giving you an annual leave, then this is really a good one. So the employer is the Vrije University in Amsterdam. Vrije University in Amsterdam is the one responsible for this. I'm going to, after the video, I'm going to attach in the description box. I'm going to attach where you can follow this link and apply to it as soon as possible. And you have to bear in mind that the deadline, like I just said, the deadline would fall or comes in at the end of June. So you have to apply as soon as possible. And the additional information you can send, you can apply here, like this advert is directly on the application portal, where you can just click on apply now, and then you send your application. This position, it's free. Yeah, it's free. You apply free. You don't have to pay anybody money or anything for you to apply this. You send your documents directly to Dr. Dim Kumo. Then he's going to receive you. If you have any inquiries, then you should email him. This is his email address. Then he is going to receive you and respond to your inquiries. And then this is a Vrije website. So if you can also click on this website to get more. And when you click on that website, it's going to take you to the Institute of Environmental Sciences at the Vrije University, where you can read more about the position to be really very sure about what you are interested or what you want to apply for. And I think Vrije University, like you can see here, offers like really good programs especially for the environmental sciences. So why don't you rush there and apply as soon as possible? And with that said, let's have a quick look at some of the vacancies. Then you also have PhD positions in modeling coastal flood risks in climate change and sea level rises. So those are the additional positions that are being advertised at this university at the moment, and they're currently receiving applications. So why don't you rush for it and then apply as soon as possible? You also have a PhD position in social economic analysis and circular water governance. So it is not only for people who have done the science, who have a science background. If you also have like an arts background, you can apply for this one, and then you send your application. So let's find out what are the requirements for the PhD in socio-economic analysis. So your education level, of course, you need to have an MSc, and then you apply for it, and then just minimum one position. So I think if you can send an email, it's good sometimes to email the professor in charge. If you can email him, a professor in charge, then he might be interested in working with you. And here the professor in charge is his email, dave.humetema@vunil. That's his email. And then you even have a phone number for contact. So you can email Professor Huetema. So you can Google him, then try to look at what he is working on. That way he can help you to write out your cover letters. And of course, if you have publications in conference or contributions to journals, that will be a thumbs up for you. So the requirements for this position, you're required to have a degree in environmental and natural economics, public policy analysis, public administration as well. If you have that, then you're good to go. With couple with some, couple with a couple of uh, couple with a couple of publications, then it increases your chances as well. And then you need to be fluent in English or in Dutch, so fluent, even though they write both here, but sometimes if they don't really get a candidate that speaks both languages, then they might settle for a candidate that speaks just one language. So this is what they're offering. The pay package is, see, the amount is pretty huge. 3,600 euro per month. I think that could be really a good sum for you to survive in Europe. And the duration of the program will be for 4 years. 4 good years. So please do make sure you rush and apply there as soon as possible. So if you have really enjoyed this video, make sure you, at the end of it, you should share the video, share the information as much as possible, so that a lot of people can get to know about this position. And a disclaimer, I do not offer scholarships. I just share information which people will not easily have access to. I am not paid to do this, but I'm just doing it out of my own passion, because I believe that a lot of people are entitled to have this information. So this has been your boy, Dr. Rogers. Stay connected. Peace out.